Hey, this is Monique Nubia Sunshine coming back to you to talk about the chakras. Now, I know it has been some time since I've talked about the chakras, but now I have the opportunity to continue to do the sessions because people are requesting some knowledge on it. So soon I will be doing blog talk radio shows just discussing it more in detail and teaching and learning at the same time. So, as I come to you, I talk about the heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra. It is affiliated with the color green, and it is called our Anahata in Sanskrit terms, and it is our center base of all of our chakras. It is the chakra that connects us to our lower chakras, which is considered our earth chakras, and it connects us to our higher chakras, which is considered our heaven chakras, those higher celestial chakras. So it is that centerpiece that connects the two. So you can have that earthly love and you can have that spiritual love. And the heart chakra is what encompasses all of that. But the heart chakra is affiliated with love. Love of self, love of family, love, relationships, how you give love, how you receive love, how you communicate love. It's just everything love. And in this particular episode, I'm going to talk about when you have overages in your heart chakra and when you have blockages and how to be able to balance the two. So in the first video, I'm going to just talk about how do you know when you have a blocked or overactive chakra. And then in the second video, I'm going to talk about different types of techniques that you can do in order to open up that heart chakra and get that kundalini rising, as I always talk about. So just to tell you a bit more, I'm going to read a little bit more about the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is actually the halfway piece between the lower and the lower and the upper chakras, as I mentioned. It is affiliated with love, and it is associated with the color green as well as our air element. It is affiliated with the parts of our body as our heart, our lungs, our thymus gland, our shoulders, our arms, our hands, and our breasts. And that's for male and female. And even though they talk specifically about female, but it is for male and females. It's associated with those areas. It's associated with our rib cage and our ability to breathe. And our heart chakra is where we get our air, is affiliated with our air because of that particular, because of the body parts that it is connected to. So I'm going to read to you what the associations of having a blocked fourth chakra in the physical sense. You would have heart problems related to blockage like angina, heart disease, or heart attack. You will have lung and breathing problems, shortness of breath, pain in the chest, on the shoulders, on the arms, immune system suppression and depression. And then the psychological issues that are related to a fourth chakra blockage is withdrawal from intimate relationships, coldness, intolerance, irritability, impatience, overly critical of others and lacking compassion and empathy for others, and chronic relationship failures. The physical issues that are related to in fourth chakra overload is an enlarged heart, low blood pressure, depression, exhaustion, breast problems such as breast cancer, mastitis, or benign lumps, or constantly, the psychological issues are constantly putting the needs of others before you, and a martyr complex, having to put yourself, your life on the line, basically, burnout, codependency in relationships, clinginess, self-neglect, and chronic relationship failures. Notice that chronic relationship failures are on both ends, on the overactive side and the underactive side. So that says a lot. So for the fourth chakra, what I always relate it to is, developing that sense of love comes from growing up, and growing up with parents that either show you plenty of love or lack of love. And many times when you have someone that has a blockage, typically it's because they grew up in a place where it wasn't enough love, or something hurt them enough for them to stop giving love. But typically, they say when you grow up in a household where the parents are non affectionate, you tend to carry this trait as you go on to different relationships, and it follows you. And you become this individual that develops a blocked heart chakra because you were raised with that type of energy. And then you have the other cases where it's an overabundance of love, where someone who is overactive in that particular area. Now, with me, with my experience, I grew up in a household where it was an adequate amount of love. It wasn't a lot of affection that I remember when we were younger, but when we got older, we were, siblings. Me and my siblings and my parents were pretty affectionate. The word love was always in our mouths towards one another. So I kind of grew up with this overage, very much an overage, and sometimes it can harm you. So it's something to learn about. But I'm going to come back to you with the second part so I can show you some techniques and different ways that you can learn how to open your blocked chakra and alleviate some of the overages if you're one of those people who have those issues. So please join me on the next video. Peace.